Do you guys smell that? Smells like COD points. What's up, guys? This is Merc Unicorn here, and we need to talk about the state of Call of Duty today because there's just been so much weird and wacky stuff going on with this game. I'm sure by now you guys have probably seen this weird unicorn fart finishing move that's gonna be coming to Black Ops 6 soon. This video and this clip have kind of been around for a while, but I never really talked about it or showcased it, so I did want to start the video off by showing that. And as much as it pains me to say this, I'm probably going to be buying this bundle, but mostly because of the nostalgia from Black Ops 4. It's weird to think that Black Ops 4 could be nostalgic to me in any way, but I really did like that tactical unicorn bundle. The actual GKS blueprint itself was really cool, and the fact that we're going to be getting a unicorn fart finishing move on top of it, it is the cherry on top. It's an absolutely disgusting, putrid bundle, and I have to have it. You know what they say, the shit doesn't fall far from the dookie hole, and this bundle is very similar to the one in Black Ops 4. Now, I don't know exactly when it's going to be coming out. I thought by now they probably would have put it in the game, but I guess not. But honestly, what's even crazier about this is the fact that, you know, like Charlie Intel, he is the biggest Call of Duty news account on Twitter, and when his tweets pop off, they might get like about 1 million impressions or so. This one got 21 million views on Twitter, which is insane, and it's because of the meme potential, man. I mean, I replied saying Fardop 6, bruh, face scope, and said Milsam fans just fell to their knees. Charlie Intel replied to him saying probably a bad position to be in next to this finishing move. I love it, man. I mean, this bundle is gonna be hilarious, and I'm sure people are gonna point to this bundle and stuff like this and be like, oh, this is the reason why Call of Duty is so bad nowadays. This is what everyone's so upset about. And honestly, I could see this bundle basically being like a rage bait bundle. It's the kind of thing, I've said this before even last year with Modern Warfare 3. It's the kind of things that they put into the game and the stuff that people buy to piss other people off. That could potentially be the sole existence of stuff like this, aside from the off chance that someone actually just likes unicorns a lot and they want to buy a unicorn bundle. Nah, fam, that ain't it. They're buying this because they want to make other people mad. I said that with the Wubs bundle last year, Modern Warfare 3, and this is a very similar type of situation right here too. But before we move forward with any more of this Black Ops 6 and Call of Duty news, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you guys are enjoying the content and you want to see some more stuff like this, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. We are about to dive deep head first into some not so great stuff, and I do want to just preface this by saying I'm enjoying Black Ops 6. I like the gameplay. I'm having fun playing multiplayer and zombies, but I do think it's important to make videos like this and talk about the state of Call of Duty so that way everyone is aware of what's going on with the game and we don't just like pretend that it's not happening behind the scenes. Now, I'm pretty sure in a recent video I was talking about the fact that I think the OG Modern Warfare 2 and OG Modern Warfare 3 ended up on the PC Xbox app and the Microsoft Store. Well, now they've also added Call of Duty Ghosts, Advanced Warfare Black Ops 3, and Call of Duty World War 2, and I really do think that this could be hinting at the idea that these games could be coming to Game Pass at some point, because when these games are added to the Xbox and Microsoft Store, eventually they will be able to have that option to just get the game via Game Pass, as opposed to having to buy these games at full price or, you know, near the full price. Now, aside from the fact that this is not an announcement of these games coming to Xbox Game Pass quite yet, there is still just one teeny tiny potential problem here with all of these games. If you play Call of Duty on PC, you probably know that almost all of the older Call of Duty games are not safe to play on PC because they use a peer-to-peer connection, which means that hackers can go crazy, they can pull your information and stuff like that. All kinds of terrible things can happen if you play these older Call of Duty games on PC. And there's really not a great explanation as to whether or not these games that you could buy through the PC Xbox app or Microsoft Store, if they run on the same servers that Steam uses, or if they're going to be running off of Xbox servers. And I saw some people replying to Charlie Intel about this. This dude was saying, isn't Black Ops 3 unsafe to be playing without a client? Which, yes, that is very true. BO3 on Steam is one of the most unsafe games to be playing, especially if you make content or if you stream as well, because people will target you, they'll go after you because they're losers. Someone replied saying, I want to say it's the Steam version. I think this version would hopefully run off Xbox servers, would also mean no mods on it. This funny looking cat said it was pretty bad due to a RCE that hackers were taking advantage of, but the devs actually patched it recently, so it should be safe, but I'd still play with a VPN regardless in host-based games just to play it safe. Yeah, regardless of any potential updates happening, I would not trust playing BO3 on Steam, even with a VPN. Like, people could still find ways around it. The battle against hackers is insane. It doesn't matter if it's the old Call of Duty games or the current one as well, which we'll get to in a sec. But here's the overall take for this bit of news. The older Call of Duty games are starting to roll out to the PC, Xbox app, and Microsoft Store, which is potentially a good thing, and it could be an early sign that these games will eventually be on Xbox Game Pass. We just don't know exactly win. But even then, it is important to keep in mind that most of these older Call of Duty games are not safe to play on PC, so just be cautious if you do decide to buy these games and play them online. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, I don't know if I would trust Microsoft and Xbox to be focusing a lot on fixing those older Call of Duty games, because there's this tweet from Charlie Intel saying, the Microsoft CEO says AI innovation will help in game development for Xbox. Saying, quote, I think long-term as a company, we could bring the best of AI innovation, cloud innovation, console innovation, PC innovation to build the best games that can be enjoyed by gamers everywhere. That is like the most beautiful PR statement right there. What is the AI innovation making? It's making epic loading screens like Necroclaws with 6 fingers in Black Ops 6. FPS Psycho says Sam says otherwise. Oh god. Gross. What is this bait? What happened to the Milsim game that I loved? This is what happened. I'm not here to sit and rant about AI in Call of Duty. I already made an entire video dedicated to talking about that if you guys want to check that out after watching this. I just thought this was a pretty funny tweet from Charlie Intel, considering that this is talking about AI innovation in all of Xbox's game developments. It's not just Call of Duty, but here Charlie Intel is referencing this AI generated loading screen in Black Ops 6. And it just kind of demonstrates that using AI to replace human talent is maybe not the best decision, because it's gonna poop out things like this and it's just not gonna be as good. But speaking of AI not being as good, I know some people do really look at this and they're just like, oh, well, you know, AI generating 2D art, who cares? I don't care about emblems or calling cards and stuff like that. Well, what if I told you that AI actually has a pretty big role in the anti-cheat system in the current Call of Duty games? Because Charlie Intel had also tweeted saying, Call of Duty Ricochet anti-cheat team apologizes for how Season 1 ranked play has been with cheaters. They had officially said, after a series of updates, our systems are in a better place today across all modes. However, we did not hit the mark for the integration of Ricochet anti-cheat at the launch of Season 1, particularly for ranked play. We understand the promise of glory and notoriety from ranked play leaderboards makes ranked play an attractive target for cheaters. For this reason, our teams have been especially focused on turning the tide to deliver the competitive arena our players seek. Here's what we've done.
Nothing.
Upgrades and accounts. Account bans are now happening hourly due to increased velocity from several Ricochet anti-cheat systems. This in addition to the over 19,000 accounts we've removed recently. These updates to our systems mean enforcement response times are now quicker than they have ever been. For leaderboards, they're saying the cleanup process has been updated for faster synchronization of leaderboard changes. And for investigations, it says we have significantly expanded our replay investigation render farm, the machines used to generate clips for examination. We've also ramped up the group dedicated to manually review clips based on a priority order that favors detections. In the last several weeks, the replay tool updates have been highly effective at validating detections and reports, providing further training for AI systems for the anti-cheat team and removing cheaters. Our focus is ramping up speed of enforcement when cheaters do make it through our initial checks, which eliminates many bad actors before they make it into the game. We use a series of systems that include human reviews, kernel driver detections to block memory tampering, client-side and server-side detections to flag suspicious behavior, and AI systems to get illicit accounts out of the game as quickly as possible. Now, from my perspective in Black Ops 6, I don't really play ranked play. I played it once for fun to check it out and see how it was. I didn't personally run into any cheaters, but then again, I was playing at Bronze 1, I was just starting out. I'm sure as you dive deeper and deeper into the ranked play system, it probably just gets worse and worse, because as the game gets more competitive, the demands for people to want to cheat and just, you know, buy like aimbots and stuff like that and ruin the experience, I'm sure it just starts to skyrocket, it goes way up. And honestly, man, I feel so bad for the people that are trying to actually, you know, sit down and play ranked play legit and just enjoy it and, you know, compete, try to rank up and get through the different ranks and stuff like that, and just go through the grind and try to be the best that they possibly can be, only to have it ruined by people that just pay for cheats. I mean, some of this stuff is expensive too. It was quite a while ago, but I was talking to Matt about this kind of stuff, and he was saying that some people in other games are willing to pay thousands of dollars a month to be able to cheat in these games. Like, it's honestly just insane. And honestly, I don't know if it's necessarily like the fact that AI is being used to try to detect the cheats. It could be part of it, but I do feel like some of it is also just a problem with people. Like, I don't know why people feel the need to have to go out there and buy cheats just to rank up in Black Ops 6 rank play. Like, you're a loser. I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Sorry, not sorry. You're a loser if you're buying cheats to go play Black Ops 6 rank play or even Warzone rank play. Like, I don't know why these people need to exist. I don't know why the cheats need to exist. This is nothing even remotely close to the types of cheats we had like back in the day on like Black Ops 2, where you'd run into a modded lobby and people are just, you know, goofing around with it and having fun and doing stupid shit. That's not even close to what we have here. People are actually going out of their way to spend money to cheat in these video games so they can feel good about themselves. Like, I'm sorry, you're just a degenerate loser and you're tanking the experience. And we need to continue to shame these players so that way people will feel bad about it to the point where they won't cheat. They're just gonna get on the game and play it legit like everyone else is. But at this point, I've looked this over a couple more times and it's honestly kind of insane to think that, you know, they're talking about 19,000 accounts. That's 19,000 people that decided that they wanted to buy cheats and go ruin Black Ops 6 and Warzone ranked play. Like, it's honestly just insane. And when there's this many people going out there and buying cheats to ruin a video game, it's no wonder they have to have an AI system trained to try to detect this stuff and then ultimately, you know, try to ban these players from ever playing again. Because realistically, it would take way too many man hours, way too many people to have to review like over 19,000 clips and recordings of these matches that these people are playing to determine manually if they are cheating or not. Like, I don't know. Like, dude, could you imagine a building just loaded up with employees who clock in every single day to just sit down at a monitor and watch the playback of these matches to see if someone's cheating, and if they are, they just go ahead and ban them? Like, that's not realistic. It's not what actually happens. This is one of those scenarios where there basically has to be some kind of system in place that can automatically detect cheats and then try to do its best to ban those players. It's not going to eliminate 100% of cheaters, and at other times, it's also going to get it wrong, which is why some people get falsely shadow banned as well. But the reason why it's really concerning is because I'm starting to see more tweets like this on my timeline, and I'm seeing more and more people speak up about this. Modern Warzone just today had said, I feel like Warzone is genuinely dying. And before seeing that, I saw these tweets from FaZe Swag saying, can't even play the game I love because hackers are ending the lobbies and it's holiday break. And he quote tweeted this tweet from Charlie Intel saying, Season 2, 45 days, I promise you the game will be dead by then. If that's the case, I don't even want to play. And what Swag is talking about here is, at least in Warzone, I don't really see too much of this stuff in multiplayer, although it's definitely possible, because I've had some weird crashes that are just unexplainable, and maybe there was a cheater in the lobby and I just didn't know. But what happens specifically in Warzone is that there will be a cheater in the lobby, and if they don't get their way, if they're still losing gunfights while cheating, they have the ability with their mod menus to just straight up crash the entire lobby and end the entire thing. It's insane. And this is not exclusive to like the Black Ops 6 version of Warzone. This has been going on for years now, and I don't understand how they're not able to fully go after all these different mod menus and all the different cheats and stuff like that and get it fully taken down and just like end it once and for all. The whole thing's just crazy, man. Like, I would like to see the AI innovation actually be insanely good and be extremely efficient and accurate when it comes to detecting cheaters and maybe even generating loading screens as well for the game, I guess. But who knows? Maybe in 5 to 10 years, it could get smart enough and good enough to the point where AI can just completely eliminate anyone from cheating or hacking in these games. We don't know. But I'm just gonna say it, man. If AI is out here generating a zombie Santa Claus with 6 fingers, I don't know how good of a job it's really doing trying to, you know, eliminate and ban hackers and cheaters. Now, granted, those are 2 different kinds of systems. It's 2 different types of AI. I'm just kind of joking around here, but still. If the Microsoft CEO is saying that AI innovation will help in game development for Xbox and that it's gonna be the future of gaming, it better be doing a much better job than what it's doing right now. Much like the views for Black Ops 6 videos, I did see this tweet from These Knives Only. He had said, honestly, I haven't seen a COD game fall off views-wise like Black Ops 6 has in a long time. Last game that was similar was Vanguard. Either people just aren't interested in the game or YouTube has stopped recommending it because it's underperforming. It could be my algorithm, but looking at other creators, it's looking about the same for them as well in terms of viewership decline. Not complaining at all here, by the way, just find it weird how in the last 2 to 3 weeks, there's a 30 to 50% viewership decline for most COD creators. And from my perspective, I wanted to talk about this because I just find it really interesting because for the sake of full transparency, my videos on average for Black Ops 6 have been getting like anywhere from 100,000 to upwards of like 400,000 views per video. The launch of Black Ops 6 has actually just been kind of insane for the channel, and I thank you guys so much for supporting those videos and for subscribing and checking out everything that I have to, you know, post and say about this game. I really do appreciate it. But just like TKO is saying here, I've definitely noticed this as well. The recent videos that I've been posting on Black Ops 6, they haven't necessarily been popping off as much. And I think it's perfectly reasonable to talk about this and just address it directly to you guys. Why do you think that the views could be dropping off for Black Ops 6? Is it because you're personally not as interested in the videos? Are you not playing the game as much? Is it because it's the holidays and you're on break and you just don't really want to watch as much YouTube? I'm definitely curious to hear from you guys why you think that views might be dropping off for the game, because like I said before, I'm still playing Black Ops 6 every single day. I really enjoy playing the game. As I'm recording this video, I'm preparing some massive projects on Black Ops 6 for you guys, and I think you're really going to enjoy them. I don't want to spoil them quite quite yet. You might be able to guess one of them as far as goes for like camo grinding. But yeah, it is definitely really strange that the views have kind of gone down across the board no matter what kind of content creator you are for Call of Duty. I have definitely noticed that personally as well, and that's why I also wanted to sit down and ask you guys, what other games would you like to see me play aside from Black Ops 6? You know, I could always go back and do some old school Call of Duty. We could do some throwback COD stuff. I know that a lot of people have been checking out and playing Marvel Rivals as well, but I don't know if you guys want to see videos on that. Same thing with Fortnite's ballistic mode. I did check that out and I didn't really enjoy it that much, but maybe you guys would want to see me play it. I don't know. Getting more views and getting bigger numbers is always nice, but at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters for me is just providing you guys the best and most entertaining content that I possibly can. But I'm not gonna lie, the Black Ops 6 views on YouTube falling off situation is pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes peeled for this unicorn farting bundle whenever this gets added to Black Ops 6. And aside from that, we will be having a brand new event coming to Black Ops 6 very soon, which is gonna be adding the AMR mod for sniper rifle. We're gonna have a brand new sniper in the game, although it's technically like the M82 from Cold War. And I'm really curious to see if they're gonna be selling a bundle day one that will just instantly unlock access to it like we've been seeing recently. If that happens, I'm gonna be pretty, I guess I can't really say disappointed because it is really good for content creation. Like, instead of having to play the event, I could just buy a bundle and make the video for you guys right off rip. Like, it's okay from a content standpoint, although we still have to spend money on it instead of just like getting it for free. But regardless, I am really curious to see how they're gonna handle this event, especially after, you know, giving some feedback and, you know, sharing our criticisms about the fact that we don't like that they're selling these bundles on the first day of the events coming out. But anyway, that's gonna do it for all of the Call of Duty news and updates on stuff going on in the community today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did and you want to see some more Call of Duty or Black Ops 6 related stuff, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys later.
I've come. Train going.